What's going on, people? Got one of these here pro wrestling crates in some time ago, right? I feel like this has been sitting here for a good bit, so who knows? Maybe it hasn't really been all that long, but I'm pretty sure it has. So let's go ahead, get this thing opened up. Usually these videos don't take too long, right? There's not a lot of stuff in here or whatever. So let's just jump on through it real quick. Get this out there to the 3 people that might care to see it. So, on that side of the card, right, you don't have any spoilers or whatever, but they are on the opposite side, and there you go, there's that for you. So, let's move along. This says something about Ninja Turtles on here. That sounds promising. Deal with that in about a month. Actually, no, 2 months. 3 months? I forget how often these things are nowadays, but it's not every month anymore. I do know that much. First up, we have a shirt, because that's generally how this goes, right? And you're seeing it first, as always. Mox, you suck. Yeah, it's got the fork and like the thumbtacks and stuff. So there you go. There's that. A Moxley shirt, right? There's a time when Moxley first came around to the AEW and I was like kind of intrigued. But at this point, it's all kind of just the same thing all the time. And it's not so cool anymore. At least not to me. What do you guys think? Up next, we have a shirt. It's brown and it has "Have a Nice Day." Now this one I can get on board with. So I do really like this one. It brings the whole shirt portion of this video up because in my opinion it's just that good. Now, is everybody going to feel that way? Maybe not, right? I get that. Different people, different opinions. We're just going to move on. This right here is a micro brawler of absolute Ricky Starks. Could this be the last time we're seeing one of these? I don't know. I mean, supposedly dude's leaving to go do other things, but we'll find out when we find out. Either way, this right here, I mean, it's got like the bull rope thing in there because that was a thing at some point. But it kind of doesn't look like him. I don't know. It's like I said before, with the micro brawlers, it's hard to really nail those, right? Now this one, what is this? This is the Mountie, right? So when you look at him, this one looks pretty good, right? Because I mean, he's got like the suit on and his face is, I guess, just plain enough that it's easy to, recreate on a figure. So this one actually looks like really good. But again, there's not a whole lot to do. So, I don't know, the micro brawler world, man. You never know what you're going to get. Like a box of chocolates or something. Up next, we have a rated R superstar pin. Yep, so there's that. Get you some screenshots, close-ups in there so you can kind of see it. It's got an interesting little detail on there to make it look kind of grungy or whatever, right? Or dirty or whatever is the right word to use there. Gonna move on. Got us I have. Maybe you have one too if you also bought one of these, but I have a DVD or something, right? Is it a DVD? I mean, it doesn't say Blu-ray on it, so I'm going to say that it's a DVD of Winter Warriors Tour. So let's just go ahead and flip that around, let you see what's going on with it, because the front didn't really give me a whole lot to work with, but Roderick Strong's in there. Alberto Del Rio is like front and center for some reason. How old is this? 2015. Jesus Christ. So, yeah, because he hasn't been relevant in some time, right? Apparently he was doing some bad things or something. I don't really remember the details. I didn't really care about the guy in the first place. You know what I mean? And here we have one of these. It's a comic. Haven't seen one of these in one of these boxes in some time. That looks like Claudio. Yeah, Castagnoli, Kingston Hills, and Baskel. So there's that. Flip this around. Let's see what's going on the back end there. Tales from the Road. Okay. And it's kind of what the artwork looks like in there. The picture I'm showing you on the video may not be the same picture you see on the screen. Who knows? But in the back, there's a little Comic-Con thing in there. So I don't know if I had this thing in time to have noticed this or whatever, because I did go to Comic-Con a couple weeks ago, out in, the San Diego one, obviously. But I do remember seeing a booth there for that, and I think they had a Sergeant Slaughter signing, and I missed it because I found out about it later, unfortunately. And, okay, looks like we got 2 in here. So that first one, I'm not sure who that is. That is Dana Brooke, or Ash by Elegance as it is now, which is a ridiculous name, but it is fun. I saw the taping in Philadelphia several months ago. It was a good time. I still don't care for her as a wrestler, but whatever. There she goes. That's her, right? Got this signed autographed picture or whatever. And then we have, I feel like I got one of these once before. We have the Penta in the Joker style, right? So this kind of would have been cool to have when I was doing some Joker shoe review not too long ago, right? Well, I guess it would have been irrelevant completely, but So there's that. Pretty cool overall. So I will leave you with this, my thoughts on this overall crate, right? Not bad. I mean, you know, it has some stuff in there that's kind of cool. I mean, like the Mountie figure was well done, but I don't care about the Mountie. And the Ricky Starks figure, I like Ricky Starks, but the figure wasn't so great. So it's kind of like, But that Have a Nice Day shirt, that was definitely the star of the show. And then I like this Penta thing, but it's like, why did you give us Penta and not Phoenix? It seems like that would have been like the smart thing to do. So yeah, somewhere in the middle, in my honest opinion, which means probably nothing to anybody, but I give it to you. From me to you, have a nice rest of your day or rest of your night, whatever it is, wherever you are. What's next? This right here. I'm going to be talking about this Cyclops mini statue, 1/10 scale, Iron Studio style. So I've talked about these before, so if you've seen any of those past ones, actually I think this, yeah. So if you've seen any of those past ones, imagine those, but Cyclops, and you've seen the video. Later, people.